Now let's talk about the testability. So Lambda function runs on the AWS only. How do we test the Lambda function before we deploy on the AWS? AWS has provided same service which you can download. What this service does is it provides a local environment where your Lambda function will be exposed as a API endpoint and you can test that. So that is one way you can test it in local before you deploy to the AWS environment. Second thing is what you can do is there is an open source project called Local Stack. This project helps you to build a local environment which is same as AWS. It can provide you all the AWS services like DynamoDB, S3 and all. It will expose them as a REST endpoint through which you can call those services and use them for local testing. One more thing we need to understand is that other than providing the local testing environment using SAM and local stack is that how you make your Lambda function testable. Because if you put all your logic in your function handler, then you cannot unit test them easily. For example, if I'm using the S3 objects in my Lambda function, and then I need to mock all those S3 connection object or S3 events to test it. To avoid that, try to separate your function logic, your business logic, and put outside your handler. For example, if you have a Node.js code, you can write a separate function.js which will have your whole functional logic, and you can call that, import that in your index.js, which would be your main.js file, and then call that JS file function method from your handler method. What are the objects you get from all the AWS services like S3 or DynamoDB? Convert them to equivalent to your domain objects and pass to that function so that your function logic, which is residing on the function.js, is all about your functional and business logic, which you can test it, unit test it. So that is all about testability.